Vampire can have it be a mosh pit if Vampire wants it to be. Alright. Welcome, fellow humans. I feel like it's kind of rude to call you guys fellow humans. How about Children of the Night? Does that work? Does that work for y'all? Because I dig that. You know, taken from Lost Boys, which Vampire highly recommends if you haven't seen it. It's a good vampire movie. It's not a whole lot. But yeah. We are continuing Doki Doki Literature Club, and Wednesday. No, not Wednesday. Thursday. My bad. Vampire is trying to make sure he gets the day right. Vampire will stream on Thursday around 8. So an hour after the worldwide launch. Vampire will be playing Cyberpunk 2077. Vampire's excited about that. Vampire's also kind of nervous because he's worried that his computer is going to explode playing that game. This game makes me jump. Yeah. I don't know. Vampire's digging this game so far. Vampire got best girl Yuri. Vampire's going on a date with best girl Yuri. So yeah, Vampire's excited to get into this. So let's do this first, and then we can worry about Cyberpunk when that comes. So yeah, without further ado, let's do this. It's already Sunday. Yeah, y'all see why I planned it out like this? Vampire's smart. He's smart. He's not as dumb as you say. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Vampire's glad that it's actually moving this time, because last stream, that was kind of an issue. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Thank you. Zach is pretty smart, thank you. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. Yeah, Vampire relates to that whole introvert thing. When Vampire sees he has like 20 notifications on Twitter, he's like, whoa! He gets kind of overloaded there. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left Club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? Star Wars wipe. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Yeah, you kind of get that awkwardness out of the way, you know, be like, hey, look, this is what's happening, so if you see something, you know, this is what's going down. Hey, I did tell y'all. I told y'all from the start. that Sayori wasn't the one for me. As soon as I saw Yuri, boom, it was a wrap. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself, Vampire's kind of like worried because it's like awfully quiet. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Okay, no. See, Vampire, like last stream, Monica was saying weird stuff. Nope. Vampire's not doing this. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Zach! Whew, thank God. Alright. Whew! Thank you, Vampire Gods. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Ooh, she knows. Ooh. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. You know, she's got her Zoom ready to go. You know, that's how, man, Doki Doki Literature Club, they're ahead of the curve. They're like, yeah, y'all gotta get on Zoom. Because when this pandemic happens, y'all are gonna be screwed. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Fuck Zoom, use Skype. Bro, fuck Skype. Vampire slogan says, fuck Skype. If you want a scuffed connection, Skype's where you go. Zoom, actually no, you know what? Fuck Skype, fuck Zoom, Discord is where it's at. Discord's the way to go, as far as Vampire is concerned. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. Hey yo. Hey, what's up, Sayori? The best. Wait a minute, hold on. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Zach. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Okay, hold on. This is getting heavy. I'm sorry. I would address the comment, but this is getting really heavy right now. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehe. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Oh, holy crap, 6 viewers. Vampire's ready to party. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I gotta get... I gotta get in the mood. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Zach. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Zach? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, no! Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? At first, Yuri, now Sayori, no, this game. Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. No! This is scuffed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? And that's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Vampire, technically first time for vampire. How is it even possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Heh. Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Zach. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Zach. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Ah, it's so heavy! I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Zach. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Zach. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Zach, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Zach. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, wow, that was heavy. Okay. Whew. Wow. Alright, let's see. Let's see the comments. Yeah, I was trying not to cry. It got really hard for me there. Yeah, Monster Prom's cruel. That game. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose it's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. I mean, yeah, Yuri's learning, bro. She's like, yeah, she'll get the hang of it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's alright. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I love how, like, my demeanor changes, like, every girl I read for. Like, I'm, like, in no way a voice actor. But, like, you know, I guess this is just me trying to, like, audition. But I'm pretty sure I'm, like, not doing this well at all. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Oh, hold on, I didn't even mention that, like, I really like her, what is that top called? Turtleneck, I think? The turtleneck? Yeah, turtleneck, there we go. It's so clean. I cleaned it before we came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. I don't know. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. As I just look around my my castle room. Yeah, it's so inconsiderate. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, hold on, that's his stash. That's the MC's stash, baby. Yeah, we all have an eye spied. If you're a guy, you know. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mutilating, aromatherapy candles. Man, that was a tough word to say. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri emerges through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of their act itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance reflection, it's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spread through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you could be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Uh-huh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Zach. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Time to get to work! As John Cena would say. I feel good. I feel great. Time to go to work. Oh yeah, true. Talking about David Otunga's baby oil. Yeah, I'm disappointed about that too. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Oh, see, I can relate to that. I've got like the worst handwriting ever. Like, if you ever see like a handwritten note by me, you just will not understand what it says. It's like the worst handwriting ever. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Teach their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. I watch hentai. There's nothing that you could do that will weird me out. Yeah, it's true. That's for sure right there. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Yeah. Nah, you're not weird. Call security. Get Alex Marvez in here. We need security out here. Oh. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Hell yeah. Sure, I'll check it out, and I'll become the Switchblade baby! Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it, and turn it around in my hands. Oh yeah, time to win the briefcase, baby! Gonna go to Wrestle Kingdom 2, I'm skipping night 1. It feels heavy, and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Zach! Why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She bought it from the dark web. I mean, ew. Hey, you know, if she did, that's a fucking cool ass knife. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. That's kinda hot. I feel her tongue. Reading. No! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yeah, hey. Let me have this moment. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Zach! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that'd be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Zach. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking came out with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah. Let's do this! What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Knit kit. Vampire is an excellent reader. Impeccable. Never stutters, never messes up, never falters. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water. It's okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to say Yuri, quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me, takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it up on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get any in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things and have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a lot bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. Hey, Vampire tells no lies. He's 125 years old. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Like Noragami. That anime, Noragami, and especially K, Return of Kings, like, it hardly gets any love. And Vampire doesn't understand that one bit. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with the hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, that's actually a pretty good, good little gimmick right there. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling all lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our events start. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this isn't the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Zach. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I even supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Huh? Hi, Zach. Sayori? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Zach. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. No, not this music again! No! Help! I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. No! The music! The music! The dialogue! Damn it! That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Zach? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that! It's true, Zach. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori! What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Zach. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Zach, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Yuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. No! No! You son of a bitch! Vampire just wants to say that this is bullshit. Why is Vampire being subjugated to this? Ugh. You know what? You know what? The game wants me to choose I love you. But look, Vampire can't go past his word. Vampire can't betray the feelings he has for Yuri. No matter how bad Sayori makes him feel, Vampire just can't do that. That'd be dishonest. That'd be disloyal. Vampire's heart belongs to Yuri, and nothing's gonna change that. Not even the game. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you played yourself. Ah! So, sorry, Sayori, but I'm gonna have to friend zone you. I'm just gonna have to friend zone you. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best. What will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they are. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Zach. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Siri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Siri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Siri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Siri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Siri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Man, this is like some butterfly effect type shit right here. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Siri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright, we're at the festival, guys. We're at the festival. We're here. We could just have fun at the festival, turn this into an anime OVA. We're good. We're at the finish line. We're almost done with this game. Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Siri. But Siri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The band of urine I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, man, why is there like no audio? This is really freaking me out. This is weird. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Yuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Well, hold on. Okay, yep, the music's on. Okay, alright, that's weird. Huh. Zach, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of her desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. The procrastinator way. I dig it. So that's the one I'll be performing. It better be Edgar Allan Poe, quote the Raven, nevermore. I'll get that down. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this is important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Zach. I mean, especially if you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm club president after all. Yeah, sure. That's where we're going with. Okay, I need an adult with me. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sierra really tell her about it that quickly? No, shut up, chat. About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would be difficult. Hold on. Something like this. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm like so discombobulated right now. I can barely read. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Sorry. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought through the pages. Okay, there being no music is like really freaking me out. This is weird. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems for the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to see Yuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 okay. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? Is this one of those, free-form poems talking about Monica? Is Sayori suddenly interested in that? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Zach? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh my god, play some music already! I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Mugga calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay, alright, I'm freaking out right now. This is... Hold on. I hadn't even saved the game. I just... What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? Okay, no. 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 There's no music. The screen's black. I ain't doing this. Man. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Nope. There's no... I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. No! Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. Gently open the door. Oh, Jesus! Fucking Christ! What the... Okay, okay, game, script, character 5.rp, Okay. Alright, my heart is pounding right now. y'all wouldn't have been able to see, but my headphones like legitimately like flew off my head. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to like look at whatever this is that the chat's saying. So Steam games, Steam apps, common, Doki Doki Literature Club. What is it? Characters? No, it's not that. Game. Is it catch? No, it's not that. What am I looking for? Python? No. Saves. Folder's empty. Lib. Is that it? What am I looking for? Where is this? Hold on, let me click on this. Hold on. Let me look at this. Alright, it's leading me to like a gimmick that's not even working. What is it? Read me? Is that it? No, that's not it. Yeah, what? Alright, hold on. What is going on, bro? I got this screen going on. This is, man, I wasn't promised this. This was not the log. Okay, yeah, I see a bunch of stuff that doesn't really... Renpy? Maybe? Common? Nope. Alright. They're like... Person in the chat's, getting the gimmick. So... Hold on, do I have to check my Discord for this? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I see it's, file, game script, chapter 5, RP. Trace back text for details. What is this? This is, like, freaking me out. Is it, like, characters? Alright, there's no character 5. There's no character 5. I don't see anything. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Oh, you got it from me? Alright, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. And just see what happens. Hold on, I should probably... Yeah, I see it on Discord. I'm just trying to figure out how to, like, actually get this to work. Because that's the thing. Maybe, hold on, maybe... Do I have to, like, put it in the Doki Doki Literature Club actual gimmick? And find... No, it says nothing. It says nothing. Is it a game? Yeah, I don't see anything. Can you just, like, tell me what it is? Because I'm not finding it. I'm just gonna... Oh. There's a message Monica typed in the files. What? Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She is the one who's making this so difficult. Ah, well, here goes nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what that means. But, yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Siri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told... Hey! Alright, that's a... Yeah, hold on. I'm not looking at the chat. I told Siri I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best for her, and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? It has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this, but I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. But I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the leisure club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. The end? The fuck? What the hell is this? I know y'all can't see my cursor, but y'all see... Hold on. You know, you got Yuri, Sayori, Monica. What the hell? Okay. I'm just gonna... Man, look how scuffed this looks. Alright, you know, after this new game, I'm not looking at the chat. Because I feel like y'all are just trying to tell me stuff that I don't want to know. Nope, not looking at the chat. Not looking at the chat. There's YouTube videos for that. What the fuck kind of scuffed language is this? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. Wait, hold on. Is this the beginning of the game? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Alright, so first of all, no spoilers. Second of all, Vampire's feeling a bit of deja vu. Oh, I'm also gonna have to make that no spoiler rule for Cyberpunk. So if y'all put like spoiler shit in my Cyberpunk, then I'm just gonna not look at the chat for like the rest of the gameplay. I'm gonna make that a rule starting today. If I see spoilers, I'm just not looking at the chat for the rest of the stream. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you know each other. Okay, yeah, this is the beginning of the game. What the hell is this? Alright, what the? What kind of twisted, warped, fucking Groundhog's Day bullshit is this? Yeah, I'm kind of worried about people spoiling Cyberpunk, even though I heard that it's like, the prologue of the game is like 16 hours. So after that, like, no one's really played anything, although I heard that there's some, like, spoilers out there, and I'm not even looking. I'm not looking, because, I mean, hey, it might not be a choice that I make, but it might be something that another person makes, and I don't want to be influenced one way or another. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually worse of being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school. Oh yeah, this is more my scene right here. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, shell, yes. Yeah, apparently the prologue 16 hours, it's nuts. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Hey, you don't know. There's plenty of girls who like anime. Just check Twitter. Check Reddit. Check, what's the other website? Tumblr. Actually, you know what, nah, you actually don't want to mess with that. Never mind. Tumblr's probably not a good option for that. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Zach? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know the no. I can't read. I'm so perplexed, so confused, so frightened that I can barely read. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Wait, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, how about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? Excuse me. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. I'll look up. Zach's got his guard up. Vampire's got his guard up. Vampire's watching you. A lecture club. Lecture? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, manga. Oh. Manga dance, baby. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Zach. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, actually, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Zach, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Man, I'm being treated like a VIP. Well, and those, man, y'all talking about Monica this, Monica that. Ooh, man, Monica's treating me like a star, like the rock star as vampire is. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Huh? Oh, what? Vampires tired of getting heart attacks every 15 seconds. Quit a game. No cool, dude. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Zach. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Woo! So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I wouldn't go that far. I'm a single guy, you know. Single vampire, actually. Oh, let me correct myself there. The figure of speech. What this undead heart of his is racing. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, get out of here, twerp. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone not like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Zach in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Zach? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel alright at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting on all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like a literature. You have to work hard to convince people they are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. I'm sorry. I just laugh every time I use my Natsuki voice. Such different girls all interested in this thing, because it's kind of like that, like, you know, bitchy, popular girl high schooler voice. It's just like my default tsundere like voice I use. It just makes me laugh every time. Mako must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of everyone before sitting it down the teacup in the middle. You have a whole teacup in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Zach, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, you know, Vampire Kisses, Stephen King, manga. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quite late to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chooses the Rimmer to go every. Man, this is like giving me a weird sense of deja vu. Twilight! Twilight! Actually, my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, like Harry Potter. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Ah, you like ReZero. Ah, that's a good one. Season 2, Part 2 comes out next month. And telling a good story in such... Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to in the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a hard station with a rock. Dog. My partner for Survivor Series, I choose The Rock. I'll never forget that for as long as I live. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yep. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You like to piece of scrap paper behind like last club meeting. Yeah, this is weird. This is like, I've read these, but like not exactly this way. This is like... Huh. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Ah, just like Chris Motionless's lyrics, especially for the Disguise album. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with them together. Yeah, probably. Oh, everyone is leaving. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us to do, participate in. I can't read! I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Zach? Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we reached this point. I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me back. Yep, yep. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Ooh! We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, it's the price I pay. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's a real song, but yeah, it came to me. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Zach? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, it'd be super pissed. Zach, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring in the next meeting so we can all share. Mako looks over at me once more. Zach, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. The anxiety. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past my homebound. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I mean, I like being special. Yeah. Can you hear me? What? Oh! Yeah, okay, I guess I do. Okay, yep, anxiety's how I'm feeling. And then, first of all, that's a great song, okay? Vanessa Carlton, White Chicks, that's a cultural song right there. Vivacious. Anime. Yep. Dark. The portrait, yes! Gonna paint a portrait of Yuri cause she looks so picturesque. See, vampire knows big words. Whisper. Determination. Heaven sent. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shall yes. Romance. Okay. Alright. That's an interesting one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Incongruent. Yeah, the big words, baby. The big words. Imagination. Beauty. Okay. Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Ah. Tenacious. Yeah. Pleasure. I'm having fun, but I hope I don't get scared to death again. This stream's gonna be a mess. I can already tell. Marriage. Oh, okay. Massacre. Graveyard. She's my graveyard baby. Frightening. Landed on Yuri, baby. Alright, one last poem. We do the poem gimmick again, and then we're done. I'm just save for now. Empty slot? The hell? Okay. Hi again, Zach. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Come on back to the Leisure Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Dang, I've gone for I'm like, okay. I was gonna say, I thought I was gone. I'd been live for longer than I thought. It's only like an hour 30. Okay. What the? Hold on. First of all, yes, I did notice that. Hey, second of all... Oh, what the fuck? What kind of scuffed shit? Y'all saw the face, right? Please tell me I'm not losing my mind. This is giving me like... This is giving me some like really heavy anxiety right now. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zach. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. But can you dive headfirst into Leisure Club when you're not cousin to it? Oh. Yeah, I saw the poster. Y'all need to stop worrying about the poster and look at like these chicks. Because they're freaking the hell out of me. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged in here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're part of the screen. I can't read. It's leaning. What the? Monica, shoot. I can't read like this. Oh god. Manga's literature, yes. I can't get over the talent. I'm getting a sense of vertigo from this. Okay, actually, you know what? Nope, yep, I'm actually, okay, I'm getting fucked up a little bit right now. This is actually like really, really bad. Okay, hold on. Christ. I'm sorry, Zach. Oh, I'm gonna have to point my thing down because I'm gonna be like looking down. I can't look at the screen right now. Ugh. She's not see with a disappointing laugh. Like, is it me or does it give anyone else like a dizzy feeling? Because this is rough. This is really rough. Like this. Oh. Anyway, now you're in the club and all. Perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like this for you if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I say anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. See if I don't... Can I please get through this so I don't feel sick anymore? Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as a vice president, I should have you started Yuri's in her bag. Pulls a book, please. Beloved God, get past this! I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that you thought you might enjoy. It's the one with the eye. The one with the eye star on. Let's go see what you want. How's the girl being so cute? She's always been cute. Could we please get past this? I'll definitely read it. Take the book. Oh, who the... Ugh. Christ. Fuck, that was bad. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Your face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Yeah, right. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I got to glance at her corner of the book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. One that she seemed to be on the first few days. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She seems to know that glance. I'll split for a split second. For that only makes her eye face deeper in a book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. What is this? Sensei and make her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused on it, I probably would notice in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of it, so it's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the store yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I'll look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Macabre. Aw, not this again! It's an honest looking eye symbol, not the eye star on! No! Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Yes, please, don't spoil that part for me. You shouldn't have. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not thinking about the limbs. It's kinda dark, isn't it? It makes it sound like we're gonna be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zach? I was gonna say no at first, but yes, I'm very much not a fan of it right now. If this game's gonna be like that, then no thanks. It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, where horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. What the fuck? Then suddenly, I'm rambling on alright. What do I have to say? What can I even say at this point? What can I even say at this point? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Yeah, I definitely haven't lost my interest now. That's for true. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets what? Gets hoomst. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I clearly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll step in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It is reading in company with someone. Let's see. Well, just tell me if I end up starting or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. The 16-hour prologue. I still understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe I'll distract him, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing. What? bathing in the what? Yuri, really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slap my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here. Okay. It's an illustrated scene. There's no way that anything could possibly happen during this. Chat, don't you say anything. I know. There's no way. Okay? There's no way that something's gonna happen in this scene. There's no way. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides down her thumb after it flips aside. But holding like this, we're hardly even closer together than before. It's just kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn in my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. She's hot. I don't relate this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on our chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. What? Me do something to her? Monica, I'm disappointed. You should know me better than that. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with this sharing our poem with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be well, so I figured we'd just start without her. Is that okay? Nah, I was just asking. I'll stand up. I'll make a mental note where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. You know, Yuri not being on here really upsets me. It troubles me. There's a disturbance in the force. Let's do Natsuki. That way she can just say our poem sucks and we can move on. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh yeah! I remember this. Yeah, eagles can fly, baby! Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can leap. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Wait, just being honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about that. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat in its purpose. That was bringing out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, well, it looks like we had no choice. Monica! Hi, Zach. Having a good time so far? Yeah, everything's great. Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't forget to bring anything up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry if I'm like stumbling my words. Y'all understand, hopefully. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zach. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of area that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am not looking at my poem. Great job, Zach. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I expected you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to just keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, but Yuri likes the kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, but it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when she treats people with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get into my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I just sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what'd you think? Sir? Freeform, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm not really into the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, here we go. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it out later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen the same size for too long, you'll get a dark puddle of ink. So So just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, here we go. Yuri, baby. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use some imagery and metaphors that indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the type of matter, and they form-fit the two together. Sheesh, hold on. Alright, I should be good. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the college gives you valuable feedback. Now, Skin can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a lecture club? Ah, yes, Ghost Under the Light, my favorite. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. A bathed, calm, breathing hair of the fun. Yep, read this one. Sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I guess they think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zach. Really? Opposite totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a work. Yep. We, I read this already. Because it's that right. I glanced around the room. I was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh no, not the music! Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly explain sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki, I frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Oh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, no. I just meant language, I guess. Try to see that nice. difficult. No. No. Not this. No. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah, that's not what Your stance of it well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zach appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. No, 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 no. No. Not this. What? Uh. Dude. Yuri, 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 Yuri. You want some? You want some Dr. Pepper, Monica? You're blocking it. You're blocking it. You're blocking it. Hey, Zach. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, one more. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. That's impressed I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to do a little more service sometimes. Monica, you were in front of the text bubble. I don't know how much more assertive you could have been. Yeah, I caught that before. I just skipped. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. No, she's crying. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Zach, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one to... I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so... Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Zach. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... After this poem, I'm done for tonight. I can't take it anymore. Alright, nope. 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 I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done tonight. It's 12:08. It's late. If I do this more, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna wake up my neighbors. It's not good. I'll catch y'all. Yes, yeah, pretty much. Yes. Fuck this. I will continue this. What would be a good day to continue this? I'll do it over the weekend at some time because I'm doing Cyberpunk on Thursday. I believe I'm gonna try to make 8 o'clock. If I can't make 8, then it should be like 9 or something like that because I honestly don't have I don't really have much as far as like demi-human school stuff to do. So after next Monday, Vampire is pretty much done with demi-human college this semester, and he's got one more semester, and then Vampire is free to roam the world. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, y'all. Hold on. Let me switch to a different tab or a different scene. Thanks for following me, Lovable Yuri. I don't have any of the streamable stuff set up. I'm probably gonna work on that maybe for Cyberpunk, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of details on the screen that I just can't have my character yeah. Oh, Paku Pokemon also followed me. Yay! Sweet! Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can find a layout that works for me. I mean, maybe. If I don't make a thumbnail, then you're free to make one for me. You can just send it to me on Discord when you're done. Cause I usually like clip these or save these like the day after. And if I forget, there's like the day after that. It's whenever I get around to it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find a layout that works for me so I can have Cyberpunk on the screen and not have my character block it too much, because I don't want to ruin the experience for you guys. So hold on, while I'm talking about all that, there we go. So yeah, other than that, guys, I will see you guys Thursday for Cyberpunk for the day 1 stream. There's like 3 life choices that you have to make. It's either the corpo, which is like the kind of corporate higher up assholes. There's pretty much like the hippie ones. I forgot what it was, and there's street kids. And since I'm more of like an edgy goth kind of person, I'm gonna go with that because that kind of fits that lifestyle a bit. So yeah, I'm excited to do that, guys, and I will catch you then. Honestly, this Cyberpunk stream is probably gonna be really, really big for me, so I should probably get all my streamable stuff set up for that day. So I'll just grab whatever I can and get that set up, and hopefully if the stream is big enough, it'll be amazing. Maybe this game will be the push that I'm gonna need. That's the way I think about it, at least. Maybe this is the game that's gonna like put me on that level. If not, it's gonna be a hell of an experience, and that's all really I want from the game. I mean, the game's been delayed. Like, it's been in the works for like what, 7 years at this point, something crazy like that. Like, at this point, all I want is just a game that's gonna immerse me into its like own unique world. And if it does that, the kudos. That's all I want. I just want that, and I want a good story. That's all I want. So till then, guys, rock out and scream. Bye.